This story was told by my friend Jessie, who works in a hospital. I work in the intensive care unit of an infectious disease hospital. Strange things happen there almost every night. Since their lie, almost all of them, hopeless patients, living out their last hours, and who even days, you cannot sleep at night, often have to state death. Maybe someone knows that in the intensive care unit, all patients are tied to the bed because during the period of illness, many do not control their actions, can get up and urinate on the devices, and some become violent, throwing at the staff. So, on June 23rd this year, as usual, I went on duty. I work, a doctor infectionist. I remember I looked at the time, it was 18 hours, and I went to make rounds. I examined everyone, and it turned out that one room was empty. I asked the nurse girls to clean it, turn on the quartz lamp, and close it. I went to the residence room to fill out medical charts. At 00:30, I had to go to the toilet. My professional habit is to keep track of time. I passed by an empty ward. Instead of walls, we have windows to see patients, and saw a girl tied to the bed, undressed, everything as it should be, and she looked at me. I was surprised. How is it so they put the patient and did not tell me anything? Well, I think now I will examine her. Then I will go and ask the nurses about the patient. I come in, the door is open, the lamp is on. Well, it's in general, I think. The girl's overworked. You cannot be patients in the room with the lamp on. I go up to her. I say, "Did you have an appointment today?" She said to me, "No." Well, I think they came down from some department because the intensive care unit is in the basement. I said, "Let me take a look at you and ask you a few questions. Do you mind?" "No." "Okay." I put my gloves on. I look at my eyes, and the pupil is the entire iris. Well, I guess that's what happens after certain medications. And she looks at me like, "You're new here," she says. I think she asks strange questions, but I answer her. "I've been working here for 6 months. That's why," she says, "I haven't seen you here." I was stunned. I examined her. Her liver was enlarged. Her skin was jaundiced. Hepatitis. I thought I'd go to the nurses, find out about the patient and get her medical history. I walked out of the room, looked back, and she was looking at me, fear in her eyes. I went into the nurses' room. The girls were sitting and drinking tea. I asked, "Why did you bring the patient in and not tell me anything?" They replied, "Jessie." "What patient?" No one had ever been brought to us. I was scared, and I said, "Let's go take a look." When we got there, it was empty. The door was closed. They said to me, "What a joke you're making. I don't care about jokes." I went into the nurses' room with them and didn't come out until morning. In the morning, the head of the ward came in and I said, "John, I had an accident today." And I told him everything. And he said, "You're not the first person to see her. 5 years ago, a little girl died in this room in terrible agony. We couldn't do anything to help her. She's been coming to this room every year since."